Hey guys, today is Friday, which means that it is Sheets and Towels Day, and fill up all the things for me anyways. It's not Friday for you, it should be Monday for you, but this is a day that I choose to make sure that all of my coffee pods are full, if I don't have it pretty full as is, and I make sure my vitamins are filled up, all my cleaners are filled up. If there needs to be like one of the things replaced, like the laundry soap or something, I go ahead and grab that, get everything so that I can start my week out really good, and over the weekend I don't have to worry about anything like that. My coffee, I normally would do it every 2 weeks because I have about 17 of these, or maybe 18, I'm not sure. I think I have 18 of these. But lately I've been drinking more coffee, so I can't remember when I filled it up last, but it wasn't 2 weeks ago, I don't think. The last time I actually did this was not the normal Friday. It wasn't on Friday, it was on a different day. So I actually have Friday and Saturday's vitamins in here because I think I did it on a Sunday or Saturday. I can't remember. Anyway, I did it on the wrong day because of something. I don't remember what it was for. I don't know why I'm opening this now, but it doesn't matter. I'm just opening the ones that have not been used or that have been used. So this is my morning medicine and then my vitamins. So my morning medicine I've already taken today, so I have Friday's gone. All I have is Saturday left. I think it was a Saturday that I filled it all up. So what I'm going to do is these that I've already filled up and I haven't used yet, I'm going to take out of the bottom of this so that I can put them back into the top so I can use them first. Because these are the donut shop ones, and this is the Tim Hortons coffee. So all I do is I just fill up my pods, and usually it's about 1/8 of a cup. That's how much. I'm sorry, the wash machine has decided to get obnoxious right now, but that's about how much coffee that I put in one of these little pods. So that's what I'm doing. But 1/8 of a cup is, I think, a serving size of coffee. I don't know. That's just how it works out. It's a coffee scoop that I have in here, but it also tells me, it says on there, standard coffee cup measure, but it also tells me that it's 1/8 of a cup or 29.5 milliliters. So I just have gotten to the point where I don't use that when I'm doing the pods. But if I use, well, I used to have a French press, but I broke it on accident. But if I was using that, or my percolator, I have a percolator, I would use my scooper. So I'm not getting rid of it for that reason, because I do use it. So that's what's happening today. That, and I'm making lazy lasagna for dinner, which is something I started making, I don't know how long ago, but instead of using ricotta, I don't always not use ricotta because ricotta is good, but if I don't have ricotta, or sometimes even if I do have ricotta, I use cream cheese in replacing it, and we like it better with that in it. I don't know why, but my lazy lasagna is not like other people's. I put other cheeses and stuff in it. I just kind of do all kinds of things. So it's turned into more like some kind of cheesy pasta bake or something. I don't know. More, but it does have a very lasagna-like flavor. So, yeah. And I also don't use Italian sausage in my lasagna like some people do. I just use ground beef because I don't really love Italian sausage. Don't shoot me for that. I just don't. And I know I'm not the only one. There's other people that don't. Or maybe I just haven't found a good one. That could be it. Because I've tried it in several dishes and I just don't really like it. So my day today I've already edited one video, and well, I finished up one of them. So that's how many I have. I have 12 in this. I usually have 14. But this time I don't have all of my coffee pods available. But that's alright. That's plenty. So let's do my vitamins. And I haven't gone over my vitamins in a while. And I'll tell you what I take and the reasons why with some of it. Most of my vitamins, all except one, I was told by my doctor to take. Vitamin C for immunity. Well, did my doctor tell me? Yes, he did. He told me to take vitamin C with my iron. So, vitamin C, I take 1,000 milligrams a day, and it has rose hips and citrus flavonoids in it. Smells kind of like oranges. Alright, so then this is vitamin D3 because I am low in vitamin D, or I was. I haven't been since I've been taking these. This is 500 IU a day. Then this is methylfolate. It's 100 micrograms. It is a different version of folic acid, and this is not the brand that was in this bottle, but I like the glass bottle better. Wow. It decided to get really loud. But anyway, I decided to put the other brand in here, this brand in here in the glass thing. It's 1,000 micrograms, and I took the label off and stuck it on there. And I had some that was too much to fit into that I've been using to fill up. But this is the same thing as that. But now, I'm done with this little bag. And I have 2 more that I need out of there. But I take this because my doctor told me I needed to take folic acid for my thyroid. But this is the MTHF, I think it's what it is, MTHF or MFTH, something like that. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not going to look for it right now. This is iron, because I have low iron. That's one reason why that I started using the iron skillets. I need to get my iron checked again, because I've been using the iron skillets and taking the iron. I probably need to get it checked to see if it's where it needs to be. So that's why I take those. Krill oil, because I have high blood pressure, and my doctor told me to take fish oil, and I asked him, was it okay to take this instead? And he said, yeah, that's just fine. The iron is, chelated iron is 27 milligrams a day, and this is 500 milligrams of the krill oil, which is the omega-3 fatty acids, EPA, DHA, phospholipids, yeah, I was saying it right, and esterified astaxanthin. I'm trying to see how many I have left. So I have a week and a day left. So I better get some more of these. I get this from Sam's, and they don't smell like fish. They smell like vanilla, because they have vanillin in them. So whenever you, like, you don't have that burpy aftertaste or fishy thing happening with that. This is the only thing my doctor did not say to take. I just started taking it myself. It's the magnesium, and it's supposed to be 200 milligrams a day, because you're supposed to take 2 a day. I only take 1 a day, so I only take 100 milligrams a day. So it's chelated magnesium, and from what I understand, and I'm not, you know, a doctor, so anything that I'm telling you about this stuff, it's just what I choose to do. If you want to take any vitamins, you talk to your doctor. But from what I understand, the chelated things absorb better into your body. Super K, because of it's good for bones. My doctor told me to take this. This is 2 forms of K. It's K1 and K2. I was told to take it for after my first spine surgery, So there's 2,600 micrograms of K in this. It's K1 and 2. So there's that. And fiber, because we all need a little extra fiber. And I take 2 pills a day. You can take up to, let's see, how many can you take a day? No more than 8 a day. But I take 2 a day, and they're 625 each, so that's, no, wait a minute. So, no, it's 1,000 milligrams a day. So, because they're 500. So I take 2. Because that's what my doctor told me to do because of getting older. And we just need those things. This is my thyroid medication. I take it every day, and it's a prescription. I take it once in the morning before I eat or drink. Well, I drink water with it. I don't eat anything for an hour to 2 hours after I take it. This is my blood pressure medication, which one day I hope to get off of. I take it twice a day, once in the morning and once at night, both at 8 each time, 8 a.m., 8 p.m. I take it exactly the same time every day because I don't know. I just, 8 and 8 works for me for all my things. So 8 in the morning I take this, 8 in the evening I take this, or in the night, whatever. So yeah, that's my vitamins. Now I'm going to go ahead and go grab my cleaning products that I need to fill up. And the reason why I record this is because maybe it will inspire you to do something like this. And the reason why that I do all this stuff on the same day is so that I am set for the week. I don't have to think about it, because I used to I would fill it up when it was empty, and then I would have to stop whatever I was doing to go fill it up. Like, I would have to make my coffee in the morning. Who wants to do that? Nobody. I mean, you can, it's not a problem, but I don't want to have to fill up a pot every day. And these save me money, so I don't have to think about filling up my pods later on, because they're done. And if I go ahead and fill up my cleaners, I don't have to stop in the middle of whatever I'm doing and go get more. Fill up my vitamins, my medicine. I don't have to worry about doing that later, because that's a lot of different things to do each time, and that way I don't have to open each bottle every day. It just saves me a lot of time. Honestly, it saves a lot of time. And the reason why I make sure that my towels and sheets are washed on Fridays is because I want to start my weekend with fresh sheets, and I want to start my, with fresh towels. And if I have a set day, I don't have to wonder how long has it been since I've done it. That doesn't mean I don't do it more often than that, but that is the day that I make sure that I do it. There have been times where that I skipped a Friday because of something else, and I'll do it Thursday, or I'll do it Saturday, or something like that. But the majority of the time, it's Friday. That's my day. I have changed it. It used to be another day. I used to do it like on Sundays. So, but I find that Friday is better for me, because Jeff is normally at work. And if he's at work and I do it, I don't have to take away time from him. We can just, I don't have to do my chores to make my life easier while he's at home. But whenever he is home, he helps me, which is good. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and move this stuff and get my next things, because I do not want cleaners near the things that I am taking inside my body, coffee or vitamins. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I waited till those clothes were finished in the washer so I could go ahead and throw them in the dryer, and then I started some more. and got myself set up for all these things. And you might be wondering with some of it, why are you doing that? I will tell you as I go, just in case you have questions. So the first one is my dishwasher tabs, and it's pretty full. I don't really have to fill this up, but I have the rest of what's in here, and I want to go ahead and put it in there. And I do not open a new one of these until all of these are gone, or maybe there's just like 1 or 2 left, something like that. That part is according to when I'm gonna next be filling up my dishwasher tablet, or all the things. But the reason why I do that is because I don't like to open a new one until all of them's gone, because I just don't like to have multiple ones open, I guess, is what it is. And I want all of this to be used. I don't really know. The reason why I don't keep this on my shelf is because it's too large. And so I just keep this little bottle, or this little jar, on my shelf. And then I don't have to worry about having something too big there, or having to get another shelf, or anything like that. And I always keep at least 1 extra of these, though. Well, I keep 1 extra of just about everything. I think there's some things that I don't keep a lot of extra, but normally everything is just 1. It's normally things that don't last long that I don't keep extra of. Now, I purchased my OxyClean last time. That's what this is. From Sam's. I had never purchased it from there before, and it came in a box, and then it came in a bag. I don't love the way it is, but it's okay. Another thing is, I used to keep anywhere from 6 months to a year's worth of products, food products, laundry products, any cleaning products. I would keep 6 months to a year's worth on hand at all times, so we would have it just in case something happened. But whenever we decided to purchase land and the mobile home and everything, we decided to stop purchasing extra and only have 1 extra, maybe 2 of some things. It's according to what it is. Like certain foodstuffs, we would keep enough for like 2 meals. Now, we are still going through all of the stuff. We still have stuff that we purchased before we started going down to the just 1 or whatever. We have saved a lot of money on groceries recently. But whenever we move and I get everything figured out, we will go back to having an overstock of most everything. I don't know if we'll do it for everything that we have. I really should have waited until later to do this, because it's not going to all fit. There's still going to be some in this bag, but that's okay. I can just put it back into this Ziploc bag. But we are what some would call preppers or whatever, or normally we are. We just like to be prepared, because you never know what might happen. There might be a time where that Jeff can't work, or something might happen. I mean, there has been a time where he got laid off from work, and we had 2 small kids, and it was hard because we didn't do this stuff at that time. We made it. What's really crazy is the money he was making before he got laid off, he made too much for us to get government assistance whenever he was laid off. So we got no help. Ridiculous, since we're paying taxes, but we're not going to talk about that. He did get a temporary job and everything worked out. Nobody was, you know, underfed or anything like that. So anyway, same reason with this, I do not have space on my shelf for this, because my washing machine is in my kitchen. I don't have space for a big box. In fact, we didn't even have that shelf until Jeff put it up. I don't know how long ago, but he put it up a while, you know, a couple years or so. I don't know exactly how long ago. Anyways, that's why we do the containers. Plus, the containers are cute. Same with these. I refill my cleaning, my all-purpose spray. I can't open this. Some of these Mrs. Myers are like, they won't open, some of them do. But I refill it because I want this on my counter so it's easily grabbed at any point in time when I want to clean. It's just for easy access. And this container that's the same exact size all the time, alright, that didn't fill all the way up, it only filled halfway. But that's alright. I just won't, I don't think I have any more of this scent. If I have more of this scent, I'll go get it and fill it up the rest of the way. But if I don't, I'll just leave it like it is until I go to another scent. But anyway, keeping this on the counter and having the same exact size container all the time is better for me than if I was doing a different size container. That's just how it is. And then this is the antibacterial one. I'm using the Method Antibac in here. This is some that I bought off of Amazon, but they were too long, so we cut it off to fit in this. It worked. I like this trigger a whole lot better. This trigger is better too. I don't remember what, I think that came on that little jar. I got this bottle, not jar, bottle, from Amazon, and that one I got from Target, I don't know how many years ago. But I would rather have these same size jars on my counter in the same place than have different bottles. Like, this is a different size than this, and if I was trying to put these on my little tray and I had two of this size, it wouldn't work. Now, if I had two of that size, it would work, but two of this one, it wouldn't. Right, this one is, I still have some left in this. But yes, these are spray bottles, and yes, I can use them just like this, and it's fine. And I do for taking them to the bathroom. Well, in the bathroom, I have those types of things. I have multi-purpose cleaners and stuff like that in there that I use. But I don't know, it's just easier to have the different the same size bottles so that I can be able to do it. I need to put a cute label on this. But anyway, that's all the cleaners that I need to fill up. I don't have any others that I need to do. I have plenty of laundry soap. I have plenty, well, I have to buy some more of the Lysol virus or whatever that stuff is. What is it called? Let me see. It's the Lysol laundry sanitizer. And while I was gone, I went ahead and checked to see if I had some more of this. This is the very last bottle of this that I have of Mrs. Myers anything at all, except I do have some Mrs. Myers that you mix with water. So that's what I'll be doing from now on until that's all gone. I have two different ones of those. I'll show you those, that or one of them anyways, so you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, this right here, I usually refill it because I buy it from Sam's and the bottle is way bigger. It'll fill this up almost twice. So I need to have this size to fit on my shelf. So that's the reason why I do this, to make them fit. Okay, this is the kind I was talking about, the concentrated that you mix with water. I have peony, and I think the other one's lavender, but I can't remember. But anyways, I have this that I can use after this is gone, and I'll start just mixing that with water. And once these are gone, I don't think I'm going to be buying the Mrs. Myers or Method anymore because they're owned by the same companies as some of the other places, and they're more expensive, which now they sell these at Walmart and stuff. So I don't know, we'll see if I buy this stuff anymore. But it used to be that this stuff was supposed to be more natural and all this stuff, and I found out they were telling fibs. At least everything I've researched and different people that I have read their blogs and stuff. So it's just word of mouth. I don't know if it's true or not, but my house gets clean. That's the goal. Clean the house. I know you can do it with just vinegar, but my family doesn't really like that. So anyway, I'll be back. On this day, we normally make sure the toilet paper and paper towels and all of those things are filled up as well. But Jeff does that because I can't climb up there to put the toilet paper up where we put it in the bathroom. So he does that, or Noah does it, one of them. And Noah does his bathroom. Right now, Noah is about to bathe the puppers. So the girls are getting their baths today. And I think the only thing I have left to do is finish washing these clothes and cook supper later. But it's only 2:30, so I'm not cooking supper right now. I could, but I'm not. But anyway, I just fill up all the things that I need to. Normally, I would go ahead and fill up any seasonings as well, like that over there, that little thing, yeah. I fill it up if I need to. I fill up the salt and pepper over there at the stove. I need to clean the top of the washer off. That's the difference whenever you have a front load and a top load. A top load, nobody ever put anything on top, hardly ever. Front load, it all gets piled. It has become a hot spot. I don't like it. I'll get it cleaned off. It's not that big of a deal. There's only a few things there. But I would go ahead and fill up the seasonings and all that, but we don't have any we need to do right now, so I don't have to think about it. It's done. It's good. If I do find anything else that I do need to fill up today, I will do it. Friday is my day to keep my eye out for it, to look for it. If it's there, get it done. But yeah, that's what I do. Fridays is fill all the things, wash all the sheets, and wash all the towels to make sure we start fresh on the weekends with nice clean everything, and everything is full, and I don't have to think about going and grabbing more salt and pepper out of the pantry, because it's not that far. But whenever you have to stop cooking a meal just to fill something up, it delays the meal. And that's what I did for years, and it worked. It was fine. But the way I do it now, it makes my life easier. So that's why I do it. So if you would just like to try it, go ahead, try it. Fill all your things on one day and see how much better it is all throughout the week. Just take an hour or so to go through your whole house and write down all the things you need to fill up. Maybe not even an hour. That's just what I'm saying. And fill them all up. Get it done. And honestly, if I hadn't been talking to you guys, I would have done everything faster than what I did. But when I'm talking, I do things slower. And that's okay. So, I will be back at some point. I have cooked lazy lasagna with you guys before, but I may do it again tonight. Otherwise, I'll just be showing you what it looks like after it's out of the oven. And it's just super easy. So, I'll be back. Okay guys, I have decided with the lazy lasagna, I'm going to make one for tonight and one for later. So, it's going to be a 5-cheese one because we're putting smoked Gouda in it tonight. Noah wanted that. So, I've got my sauce here, which you can't see. Some cream cheese, Parmesan cheese. This is mozzarella cheese that I grated. The smoked Gouda, and that's white cheddar. I got both of these from Aldi. And then I've got the garden rotini, because that's what Noah chose. And I've got me some Italian seasoning over here. And I've got the ground chuck is cooking. And then I've got the water for the noodles. So, pretty much everything's set up, except, ooh, I may not have much of this left. I'm going to spray these with my little olive oil spray so they won't stick. I don't normally have a problem, but just to make sure, because we don't want to lose any of the goodness. And a little olive oil is not going to hurt anyway. Oh, I forgot that I had this one there. I have another one, it's fine. You know, while I was at Ollie's, I should have gotten another one of those. But, because it was cheaper than others. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I got my pans ready. And what I'm going to do is, for the one that I'm going to have for later, I will not fully cook it. I will get it to the point where that it is supposed to be put into the oven, and then I will let it cool down completely, and I will wrap it up, and I will label it and put it in the freezer. Everything will already be cooked. Like the pasta's going to be cooked, the sauce and the meat's going to be cooked, but it just won't. But you know, whenever you put it in the oven, it does that magic that makes everything yummier. So even though you could eat it just like it is, for some reason it makes it wonderful. The cheese gets all melted and bubbly and all of that. I may have to get another bag of this out too. So I'm going to go ahead and let that meat finish, get my rotini cooked, and then I'll come back and show you how I'm going to put it all together and get it going for the next part. This is probably a cup and a half. That's about a cup, and that's about a cup and a half. And this is probably about 2 ounces or so, a little over 2 ounces. It's not quite 3 because it's not half a bag, I don't think. Maybe. And then this is the 8-ounce brick that has been sitting out to get to room temperature, or to soften. It's not room temperature. It's still actually pretty cold, but it's soft enough, I hope. If not, the heat from the meat will get it done. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the sauce into the meat. The noodles are cooking. Under here I have a, y'all can't see, I don't really have anywhere to put the camera. How am I going to do this? Anyway, under the cabinet I have a jar opener. If you don't have one, they are fabulous. I have it in my Amazon store under kitchen. At least I'm supposed to. If I don't, go check it out. But someone with arthritis or with weaker hands, like my hands, over the years have just gotten weaker and weaker and weaker, and I just cannot get these open. So, I mean, I can if I keep trying, or if I use one of those silicone things, I can open it. But all I gotta do is come over here, stick that in, and twist. Well, oh, there it goes. I needed to twist just a tiny bit more. But all I gotta do is twist, and it's so simple to pop open these jars, and they're ready to go. Now, if I was not doing a double batch, I would not use 2 jars. This is 64 ounces of sauce. But since I'm doing a double batch, I'm going to use both jars. And I'm also going to put a little bit of water in to one of them, shake it up, pour it in the other one. I'll show you. Maybe like a half of a cup of water I put in there. That way we get all the goodie that we can out of here. And these jars, I don't know that you could use them for canning again, but they're Atlas Mason jars. See, this is Mason on there. So I do keep these. I take the labels off and keep them for keeping things like this. Because I would never probably can in it again, but I can keep something like that, and it's a really great jar. I don't usually keep the lids though, because they're not that great and they start rusting. But just wanted to tell you about that. The Classico brand of sauce, the Classico, has the Mason jars. So I'm going to pour this into here, and whenever we're just having spaghetti, I don't do this, but whenever I'm making lasagna, I always add a little extra Italian seasoning, just maybe like half a tablespoon or so. So I'm going to let this sit here and on low keep warm here until that gets done, and then I'll come back and show you how I'm going to do the rest of it. But I do need to take out one more thing. I have a big metal bowl that I'm going to take out to mix everything, so that you guys can see how I do that to make it easier on me. I am trying to show y'all shortcuts I take to make my life a little easier. Not just because of my back, but just because as we grow older, we need to have these things in our arsenal. Now, I know I'm only 46. I'll be 47 next month. I'm not saying I'm old. I'm not. At all. I don't think I'm old. But as we grow older, if we're in the habit of doing certain things, it will be something that's not new to us, and we can go ahead. Let me look at y'all. Let me look at y'all. If we're already doing certain things to make life easier, they're not new to us when we're older. They're just second nature. And also, we can figure out, I don't really like that, or that is a great thing to do. That helps me a lot. You know, we can play around now, then later on, while we're in our kitchen, we can still enjoy our time cooking for our family, cooking for our own selves, and be able to do it in simpler ways. Because hopefully we all will get to the point one day where that we are little old grannies in our kitchens cooking for our family. That's just what we want. I do anyway. And I feel like if I'm doing it now and I'm learning these tips and tricks, or hacks as everyone calls them, then whenever I'm older I'll know what I do and what I don't like. So that's why I show them to y'all. Y'all might think I'm absolutely nuts, but I don't think I am. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to move this over so y'all can see what I'm doing here. This is the big bowl I was talking about. I got this from Walmart. It is fabulous. I love it so much. I mix so many things in it. But I got it from Walmart, I don't know how many years ago, but a few. They still have them though, or at least they did last time I looked for one, which wasn't that long ago. I wasn't looking for me, I was looking because someone asked about it. But yeah, they still have them. I love it. It's so nice. I got it because it's so deep, and whenever I'm using my mixer, I don't make such a mess. I'm not saying I don't make a mess at all, but I don't make as big of a mess. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Now, I did not cook my noodles completely. I don't want them cooked completely. And the reason why is because I want my noodles to soak up some of this goodness from the sauce. So I'm going to put in here maybe a little over half of that. And a little bit over half of this. And then same thing with this. Alright, and then I'm going to put all of this in. Get in there. Let me get a spatula thingy. Now that I've done the collab, I can finally use these in front of y'all. Now that that video is over, I was trying to not show you because I had not done it yet, but it had already been opened. I don't know if it would have mattered. I don't know, you know, anything it wouldn't have made a difference, I guess, because everybody knows these things come from Amazon, Walmart, Kohl's, you know, different places like that, Target and all that. But still, I didn't want to show anything I got from the collab until after. It was very hard because I was so happy about them. Anyway, I'm going to mix this up. Oh, let me get some cheese in there. I'm going to go ahead and put all of this cheese in there, and then I'll just grab my other bag for whenever it's time. But I want to melt this cheese some, and I just thought about something. I wonder if that sauce is going to stain this if I use it. Now I don't want to use it because I'm afraid I'll stain my little spatula. The dilemmas of the beautiful things that you don't want ruined. Anyway, I'm just going to mix this all up. And then I'm going to hopefully melt all the cheese. And I don't think I'm going to need all of that sauce this time. I think it's too much. Usually I don't use that big of a packet, a big of a jar, but that's what I have. Macaroni and cheese. Oh my goodness, that smells so delicious with that smoked Gouda. Okay, let me move this out of my way so I can get this over here. And you might be wondering, since I just talked about using, actually let me change, I don't want to accidentally ruin this spatula, it's so pretty. You might be wondering, why is she using a stainless steel when she just talked about using the cast iron? You know, she said she went to cast iron. I went to cast iron and stainless steel and glass for my cooking. So I'm not telling y'all fibs. I really have gone to those things, and that's what I use all the time. Where's that spoon? There it is. Oh, it's still wet. Okay. But the reason why I'm using my stainless steel today is because stainless steel on tomato, acidic things on cast iron can cause issues. And I am just trying to avoid that. So I'm trying to save my beautiful finish that I have worked so hard to get on my cast iron. Because once you get that beautiful, what is it called? Seasoning. You don't want to mess that up. I'm making a mess. Oh, goodness. I probably should have gotten a different ladle, but I didn't. Alright, I'm putting that much in there. Let me wash this off my hand. Alright, I'll put that much in there and start around and see if I need more or not. Plus, that'll help melt all that goodness. Y'all, I may have 3 meals out of this one. Because this sauce, I might be able to put away in the freezer for pasta, for spaghetti or something. Which I could do that. Put some more of this in here. And then I'd have 3 meals in one. We're just cooking some noodles. I have a feeling that I should have done a bigger thing of noodles this time, which that was a 16-ounce box. That's enough. Alright. Now, remember I said I did not cook the noodles completely. And so I better put a little bit more of this in here just to make it a little bit more. Alright, move this over. Move this over.
Snow is about to fall. Everybody's
Did I finish telling you about the cast iron? I don't know if I did or not. But the reason why is because I don't want pitting in my seasoning. And that could happen. Alright, so I'm going to put this one, put some foil over it, put it in the oven, get all that cheese moved around. Look at that. So yummy. This will be for the other sauce. Oh boy, what happened to my foil? I think Jeff did that maybe. I don't know. Oh, I remember. I remember what happened. Thanksgiving, we had that huge turkey. And that's how long it's been since I used foil. But we had that huge turkey, and I said, no, get the long foil. And he said, oh, okay, I forgot we had it. We don't use it a lot. Alright, I'm going to put this one in the oven. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to package that to put in the freezer. I'm going to put it in there for probably 30 minutes. Because remember, everything is pretty much cooked in that. Okay, because I'm putting this in the freezer and I want it well sealed, I put saran wrap over it. And before I cook this, the saran wrap comes off. What I do is I open it up, I take the saran wrap off, and then I put the foil back over it. Now, let's move this. You stay there. Remember those shortcuts that I was telling you about? You wrap it up like it's a gift, because that's what it is. Later on, you don't have to cook another meal with all the way. You just do it part of the way. And you didn't go spend $20 at the grocery store to get a lasagna. You just spend a little bit extra time wrapping it up, because that's all you're doing. The rest of it you did because you were doing it already. Alright? And then I wrap it one more time. Now, when I take it out of the freezer, let me get finished. When I take it out of the freezer, I take this piece off, and then I take the other piece off of the foil. That other piece of foil that was long, I fold it up and I put it in my drawer, because I have not dirtied it. It's not nasty, it's not food on it, it's not dirty. Alright, then I take the saran wrap off, throw it away, or recycle it if you can. Then I take this piece of foil and put it back on top of this. But before I put this in the freezer, I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so I got these freezer labels. You can get them from Amazon, different places. I got these brand new, still in the package. It had like a plastic package over the outside of it from the Goodwill for like 50 cents. And they were brand new. 98 of them were in here. Bunches of different colors. Lots of pretty colors. And it has on there the item, the reference, the prep date, and the expiration date. I'm not going to worry about anything except what it is. It's lazy lasagna. Lazy lasagna. This is a permanent marker. And then the prep date was today's the 8th. 12/8/2023. I'm not going to worry about putting anything else on there, because it's not getting sent to anyone else's house. And I know how to prepare it when it's time. What I do is I take it out of the freezer the night before, put it in the refrigerator, let it thaw out. Or you could even take it out of the freezer, do all the things like I said, put the foil back on top of it, stick it in the oven, close your oven, turn it on 350 at that time, and cook it for an hour, hour and a half. Because if it's frozen, it's going to take longer time. It's just according to your oven too. But I take this little sticker off either way because I'm using this foil again. So there's that. And I'm going to set this to the side so I can let it cool off completely before I stick it in my freezer. Alright. Now I'm going to grab this Duma-Flosher that I don't like these very much. They don't work well. At least the ones I got, which were recommended by another YouTube creator years ago. Hers seemed a whole lot better than mine. So either the company that she had bought them from changed them, or I got a bad batch. I don't know which one it was, because hers work fine. Mine are horrible. Alright, so I'm going to stick it there. I probably could use a quart size, but I don't know. Let me see. I'm not good at this. Let's put you in here. Okay, that's not going to work. No. What am I going to do? I know what I'm going to do. I'll use another thing I've been avoiding with you guys because I didn't want you to see it. But now you have, so it's okay. Hello, Noah. I am filming, sir. So you might not want to come over here without a shirt on. Yeah, you got plenty of time to shower. Alright, so I'm going to try pouring this in without making a huge mess. Let's hope it works. Oh no, I made a little mess so far. It's hard for me with this big old pan. Alright. Now, grab it a little bit differently. Get it all in there. I'm going to scooch it back down. And have I told y'all my love for silicone devices? I have. I know I have. Y'all are like, get over it, woman. It's okay. Oh, goodness. Did y'all see that? I almost dropped it. Normally when I'm doing something like this, I have someone that can help me. I don't normally do this alone. Not for this big pan. But that's okay. I can do it alone. It's just not very easy. Alright. There we go. Put that there. And then, because sometimes we have monsters in our house, I'm going to give the spoon a blanket so we can use that in a little while. I do not know why, but flies and gnats have been so bad this year. They've been terrible. I'm not the only one though, so there's lots of people that have said that. People at Jeff's job have said it. Alright, now I could have used a quart size bag. I really could have. This is really too big of a bag. That's alright too. It'll thaw faster. Alright. Wipe it off. Clean it up some. Because I am a mess. A messy mess today. What is happening? It's called pasta sauce. And these are for wiping your hands and skin. So y'all don't worry. They're not actually for cleaning your counters and stuff. I do clean my counters and stuff with them. But they're actually for your skin. Okay. So I'm not doing something really weird and gross and poisoning my family. I hope. Alright, scooch that back out. And if it's just for lunch, this will be plenty for the three of us. Alright. Or we could like make some meatball subs or something. But there's that. And I'll be back whenever the one in the oven gets done so you guys can see what it looks like when it's finished. But right now I'm gonna go sit down for a little bit to rest my back some. Oh, that still got stuff on it. Oh boy. Here, I'm going to sit it on top of this. That might be a bad idea. But, oh, hello. Okay, I'll do better. I'll get actual cleaner and clean this up. But right now, it's kind of done. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm not doing a taste test because I know exactly how, well, no, I don't know exactly how it's going to taste because I did do the smoked Gouda, so maybe I will taste this with you guys. But that is how it looks. Isn't it so yummy looking? It smells delicious. 30 minutes. Oh, let me turn off this oven. I need to do that. And I opened the door because it's a little chilly and it helps heat the house some. But yeah, this is it. I did get a little bit of stickage for the foil, on the foil right there, and what I should have done is sprayed the foil too. I forgot to tell y'all about that, and I should have done that, but I did not do it. But I spray the foil with a little bit of that olive oil spray, and it will keep it from sticking to it most of the time. They do have that quick release or whatever kind of foil that is. I used to buy that, but I haven't bought it in years because I just spray a little bit whenever I need to. Otherwise, I don't, because the others are so much more expensive. But anyway, I'm going to get me a little bit, call Noah in, and we're going to test it out with the, well, he's not going to do it on camera, but I will, to see if we like the smoked Gouda. I just like saying Gouda. Why? I don't know. It sounds Gouda. I'm such a weirdo. Okay, so here's my bowl. Noah has gotten his yum-yums and gone to his room because whenever Jeff's not at home, we just do whatever. So, I'm going to taste it to see how it is with the smoked Gouda because, like I said, I've never put that in before. So, why not see how it is? I'll set that down because it's kind of hot. Let this cool off some. Another reason why I like the Classico sauce is it has chunks of tomato and stuff in there. And I love it. You can definitely taste the Gouda, the smokiness of it. But I think it's pretty good like that. I think I like it. Noah, what do you think about the Gouda? What do you think about it with the Gouda? Oh, he's not let it. It's too hot. He hasn't tasted it yet. But maybe I'll put it on the screen. But it was delicious. So, I'm going to go eat. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell so be notified whenever I upload. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels. And be sweet.